What's going on, Scorpio gang? Hope all is well with you guys. To my returning OG subscribers, what's poppin', what's good? To my newly subscribed, welcome. Thank you for allowing the channel to grow. I appreciate it. This is a Scorpio affair, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Anywhere you got Scorpio placements in your chart, grab your boo, your hookah, your blunt, your spliff, your H2O, your coffee, your tea, your incense, your frankincense, myrrh. Whatever it takes, Scorpio, to stay tapped into the energies like we always do around about this time. If you should see an ad, let it play for a minute or so your girl can get all the credit from YouTube. Like a personal reading with me, I'm currently running a $33.33 special out the door, guys. Listen, that's the last personal readings for the rest of the year. Okay, when I stop this special, I'm done. For a minute, I got something else I got to. Another campaign is coming up for me. Okay, so if you need any spiritual guidance, go ahead and just PayPal, Venmo me, hit me up in the email. All right. To all you rock stars who like, share, subscribe, join the membership, book me for readings, leave kind words of encouragement. You totally fucking rock. Literally. Sending you all the love and light your heart can hold and your energy can match. Y'all throw them gang signs up in the chat. Y'all know we go together real bad, no fucking cap. That's just what it is. Everything else you need to know will be in the description box below. Let's get into it. Your phobias. On the bottom of the deck, you got communal living in the reverse. Somebody put in the chat, what is communal living? It's in the reverse. I feel like you refuse to live the way you've been living. I feel like you've been living a certain type of way because somebody else lived that type of way, or somebody else gave you this fear or this phobia. So something about your living arrangement is changing, Scorpio. Yeah, you got male, female in the reverse. Somebody confused about their sexuality. We got high priest and high priestess and baby here. Somebody could be remembering a past life. Or being sold by their parents. 2 weeks out the year, I just heard 2 weeks out the year that you're theirs. I don't know what is communal living, guys? Put that in the chat. I'm getting occultic type energy. I'm getting like somebody selling their fucking children. And somebody, I feel like it was you in another life. For some of y'all, it might be in this life. I feel like in another life you lived a communal living. Like you lived that way. Like what does that fucking mean? 333 on the timer. I feel like you have a lot of phobias and fears from your past life. I don't know why I just get the energy like you don't want to be this way. Like you don't want to be this way. Whatever communal living is, you just don't want to be this, like everything. But it's like you can't not be this way. It's like it's a certain time. It's a certain era. This past life. But it was something preparing you for this life. But let's see. The phobias to me are giving generational curses or soul ties. Yeah, this high priestess or high priest, it came up in the reverse now, yeah. somebody remembering this shit. I'm telling you what I said. Somebody remembering this shit. Somebody phobias about a past life is allowing them to see some type of dark magic surrounding their life path, their journey, or like you're able to foresee something coming or something. I'm speaking to somebody who dreams. That's what I just heard. Somebody is a watcher. Somebody was a watcher in another life, a gatekeeper. You've seen a lot of stuff. I keep hearing you've seen a lot of stuff. Communal living. What is that? I'm going to go to the book for that one, y'all. But put down in the chat. Give me one more here. Somebody has a bloodline of the Nephilim, the fallen angels. Okay, Spirit, talk to me. I wasn't talking about getting a book. My Spirit team said, no, wait a minute. Somebody bloodline is from the fallen angels, Nephilim. I keep hearing that. That's the communal living, y'all. This is a cult of fallen angels. You could have been one in another life, Scorpio. You're powerful enough to hold that type of energy. What does this mean? Somebody remembering they past life phobias and they past life conjuring. Yeah, look, imprisonment of slavery. Somebody was burnt at the stake. Somebody was imprisoned about breaking some type of occultic. Where is my book? Some type of occultic law or some shit like that. Some type of. I'm hearing 1700s. Somebody. This is a past life that was in the 1700s. Somebody was imprisoned for whatever this type of living is. And that's why you have so many phobias in this life about being closed in or being around a lot of people. You're very sensitive to witchcraft. When I say sensitive, I mean to be up under attack. Yeah, communal living. It's like the host. It's somebody a host. I just heard that. I don't know. Let me see what this communal living. Because I'm hearing like you the host. Somebody, it's a Scorpio that's a host from a past life. Like you, it's almost like you feeding this energy. Like your life was sent to feed this energy. What is this shit? Let me see. What's communal living? It's like a sacrifice or something. I'm getting something like that. Like, it says the lifetime significant to your question involved a communal setting, such as a convent, monastery. I knew it. A tribe. Your earthly needs for shelter, clothing, and food were provided for. Although you held a job within the community, you fulfilled your responsibilities for the group and not for individual gain. In your current lifetime, you may feel troubled by the concept of money, individual earnings, savings, and bills. You may feel unsupported because your soul is accustomed to having a community support system. To assimilate in this lifetime, find the balance and harmony between individual and group needs, between give and take. Understand how you fit into the culture and how the group can help you achieve your individual goals and aspirations and further your spiritual growth. And remember, no man or woman is an island. Yeah, I feel like you was into some dark shit. Whatever your communal living was, it was some dark shit with this high priest in the reverse, and phobias, imprisonment, and slavery. Yeah, and then you got knighthood in the reverse. So nobody came to help. Native American is in the reverse. Your whole family could have been took out. Mother is in reverse as soon as I said that. And it was biblical. Let's see. I don't know what this is. What's phobias? You could have a real like intense phobia about money, the lack of it, which is drawing that to you type shit. Feel like you've lived a pretty much an imbalanced life. Cause communal living, to me, what they were saying, is about a balanced life, but not you balancing your life. It's like you moving with the beat of the drum of the community. Okay, you having all this support, but is it the best support? Like, all money ain't good money. All people that help you out don't mean they love you or they really there for you. So let's see what this phobia is. What's this phobia? Yeah, see the Four of Wands in reverse, not belonging. So somebody got a real phobia of not belonging or trying to belong. A pick-me type energy with the Four of Wands in reverse. That's what I'm getting. Like somebody has phobias about losing their house. Somebody could have been homeless a lot. This communal living in the reverse is like somebody not conforming to some type of society norms, or like somebody, maybe some of y'all beliefs agree with me, but the other ones don't, and they want you to be all in type shit. And I just feel like in this lifetime, you remembering somebody's memory is coming back. That's what Spirit just saying. Yeah, with the Four of Wands in reverse, I'm hearing wishing won't make it so. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody need to be planning something. Somebody moving too fast. Somebody's still moving as if they in a past life and you not. You in 2025. I don't know why I said 225. 225 could be significant. Yeah, look, the Two of Cups on phobias with the Four of Wands in reverse. I'm hearing this house just ain't a home. Yeah, something very significant, Scorpio, about you not fitting in. You feeling pressured, or you feeling like the world closing in on you where you at in this place, and it's just like you don't understand it. Somebody could think they really losing their mind, but you really remembering shit from a past life. Like literally, what else with this Two of Cups? Something about self-integration I'm getting with this Two of Cups and the Four of Wands in reverse. Somebody has never lived on their own. Somebody has never did something on their own in this life because of phobias in a past life. Yo, we got the Queen of Wands here. Somebody and we got the Queen of Swords. King of Cups. Nine of Swords. Somebody has a phobia about their mother. Somebody has a real horrible relationship with their mother. I feel like too, like somebody is very unstable, bro, in their mind. That's what I'm really getting. Like this is making somebody unstable. Somebody really think they tripping, but you really not. Like you did have this life. Somebody was burnt at the stake. Somebody have real bad trust issues. What's this Four of Wands in reverse? Yeah, the Ace of Cups in reverse. Something about a past life union. Somebody who ghosted you a lot. Somebody who just disappeared. Somebody who didn't value you as home. Somebody who didn't see you as their north node. Somebody who just used you, abused you, and leave every single time type shit. I feel like you remembering why that is. What's this Two of Cups? It's because of the communal living you had. Yeah, look, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Clarifying the Two of Cups. Yeah, I feel like in this life you didn't choose love. I feel like you chose you, self-love. Yeah, the King of Wands here. I feel like you're making better choices. I feel like for somebody, you could be getting therapy and getting over your phobias. You taking one step at a time. That's breaking whatever this is. What's this Queen of Wands? You could be getting help from whoever this Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords is. Yeah, the Star card. So whoever this Queen of Wands is, they're helping you get back to normal. They're helping you deal with these past life aggressions or regressions, whatever you call it. This could be, I'm getting like a counselor or something like that. This could be a mother figure as well. Something very significant too about religion. It's almost like you the black sheep, Scorpio, like you were kicked out of a coven or a cult of your family because you're different than them. But it's just because they haven't, it's almost as if you lived in another life and they haven't wrapped their mind around what they doing in this time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for you, it's like, remember what I said in the beginning? It's like you join something, a cult, or whatever this communal living shit is. You join this because a lot of they morals and things you go by lined up, you thought, right? But once you actually sign on the bloody line and you there, you realize a lot of shit don't line up. And I feel like you got kicked out of this shit. With the communal living, it's like you couldn't live with whatever it was which made you have a hard life, or, you know, in other words, they hunted you down and wanted to imprison you or silence you because of what you saw so far. It's almost like they let you in the door and you said no. But with the knighthood in the reverse, it's like you kind of, in Native American, it's like nobody came to save you in that past life. Nobody came to mentorship you. You didn't have a mother. You didn't have a father. I feel like 17 on the timer. That's another reason you was in this communal living. Somebody mama sold them, bro. Yeah, look, we got the 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. Somebody mama sold them, like I said. Somebody mama sold them. In a past life, the 3 of Swords, you remembering this shit. That's why mother in reverse. 2 weeks out the year I'm hearing. I'm also hearing something very significant about Colorado Springs. I don't know if they're trying to tell me about the water because I'm hearing Springs, Colorado Springs. I don't know. We got the 3 of Pentacles. Somebody in another life, your mother in another life sold you as a child 2 weeks out the year so that they would be able to pay their bills and start their businesses, whatever this is they needed. That's how they always sold their soul. When you hear somebody say they sold their child. And if you don't have a child, you sold your future child. And whether that be a literal baby, but you a literal baby. I'm talking about a literal baby here. It's something you want to create a business or whatever like that. Yeah, you got to give to get in this communal living. That's why I was like, for you, it was a fucking no, but they hadn't told you all the top secrets. I'm also getting Freemasonry. Wait a minute, what's going on? Somebody's parents could be Freemason, Eastern Stars. I'm getting all type of communities that built this community. Freemasons, Eastern Stars, Seventh-day Adventists, like all the church heads at this communal living, but they all got different beliefs, but they come together for this cause, but not you. That's not you. I'm good on y'all. All y'all Latter-day Saints, Methodists, whatever the fuck you are, I'm good on all of it. You got a lot of phobias from a past life. That's why you remembering it. Your soul remembering it. What's this communal living? Somebody didn't want you to leave though. I'm hearing you got out by the skin of your teeth. This spiritual, y'all. A lot of things you escape, Scorpio. You escape because you turning down this communal living in another life, but it's still affecting you in this life. Yo, we got the Queen of Pentacles on communal. Yeah, it's just like you were more grounded than these people. It's like they couldn't make you unbelieve. Okay, you came there for insight. And then But you came there with what you believed in your heart, and it just didn't match up. And so you want to leave, and they trying to say, no, you too far in. So I feel like you leaving, they hunted you down. They either burnt you at the stake back then, or they imprisoned you or enslaved you. Yeah, look, the Knight of Cups. That's why in this life you very conflicted when somebody come and try to help you with something. Okay, like you don't really take too many people help. Because you know a lot of people, that's another phobia. Your phobia is community. People, crowds, anybody saying they coming to help you and for why, what reason. Yeah, justice. That's why you left communal living, like they shit didn't line up with yours. And these people thought they was going to be able to control you and make you stay by hunting you down or whatever the fuck this is, but it didn't work. It didn't work. They hunt you down. Somebody got burned in the stake in a past life, but it didn't do anything. You back here in this life. And ain't nothing they could do. The only thing they have done, they was able to somehow program you with this communal living, like you remember what it is. But instead of it making you feel a certain type of way, it's empowering you. That's why the justice here. It's empowering you to know that you didn't want to live like anybody else just for the sake of them being comfortable, or like you had the strength to say no, even though you realized it could have cost you your life. Like you're revolutionary, Scorpio. You're the trendsetter. You're the groundbreaker. Like that's what you do. Yeah, you got the 4 of Cups here coming out in the reverse. Yeah, it feel like you had chronic mental like anxiety living like this. It's like for some people it was, they adjusted or they could live, by those couple of things. Like it wasn't a deal breaker type shit, right? But for you, it's just like, that would have been like you being in balls and chains too. So it's just like, yeah, 22 on the timer. In another life, you were in prison. You were in prison. Before you was able to break a curse or make something right. Yeah, you got the sun. Before something was exposed or before something was made clear or... Yeah. But they was exposed. Whatever this is, it cost you your life, but they got exposed. Justice was served. Yo, we got the 7 of Wands. Standing up for yourself. No longer being guarded. Knowing your power. Like, I ain't got to be guarded when I know I'm the power. In this life. I lost in that life, but this is another life. Somebody trying to make you... For some of y'all, somebody just keep trying to deal with you at where you used to be when they met you. And you've grown so much. And now on top of that, you're remembering your past life. So it's almost like your light body is ascending. It's like people can't dial into you. This communal living in reverse, it's just like they can't dial. They don't know what makes you tick. You won't take money. You won't take the bribe. If it ain't, they don't understand people like you who really truly know what they want and stand up for it, 10 toes down. Like you, I ain't never had no money, so what the fuck you can't threaten me with money? It's that type of shit. In this communal living in the reverse, the things that this cult was able to make people do, it was because they thirst. They wanted to sell their soul. And for you, because you were being sold as a child in this life, you won't be bought. You stand up for people. You're an advocate, Scorpio. You stand up for people who can't stand up for themselves. You can't be in communal living like that. You can't be a martyr. You can't be somebody who advocates for people who are weaker than you, per se. What's this, justice? Yeah, the 6 of Wands in reverse. It's like something had to change. I feel like you're a trendsetter. Like I say, whatever this communal living is in reverse, you expose this shit. This cult, them trying to take you out in this life. You not understanding why you're being, come on, Scorpio, you're being monitored 24/7. People are shapeshifters that's in your life. All the people in your life, damn, they're shapeshifters. I don't know why I'm getting this with the 6 of Wands in reverse. It's like They trying to get your attention, but you ain't able to see them yet. You are a high priest or high priestess. And like, but it's just certain things right now you ain't able to see. Yeah, you got the Page of Cups. I feel like something is about to happen. Like somebody sending evil out your way, or like somebody trying to send a whole lot. Yeah, look, damn, I can't make it up. The Five of Wands. Somebody trying to send you some type of fucked up ass energy because you refuse to comply, whatever the fuck this is with communal living in reverse. Scorpio just that way, and that's just it, and that's just fucking all. Like, I don't know what to tell whoever this is, this communal living, whoever this is, this person that wants you to bend to their will and do what they want you to do. Bitch, I did that in other lives. I was a slave. I was imprisoned doing that type of shit. We don't do that type of shit no more. We don't allow you to have our gifts. We don't just give you our shit no more, our energy. We learned that in another life. I ain't got to be in a community with you. I go live in a fucking cave. I'm not looking for nobody to come save me. I'm saving myself. Like, fuck. This somebody who, yeah, I'm getting like your spiritual gifts was higher than theirs. Whoever this is in this cult. And they wanted you to do different things to help them brainwash other people or make people want to be in this shit, and you did the opposite. You got the fuck on, and so people did too. And they hunted you down, enslaved you, in prison. You think about this spiritual. What's this high priestess or priestess, high priestess or high priest in the reverse? Yeah, the Fool in reverse. I'm telling you, this cult is trying to stick people. They trying to make people conform, make people just be okay with settling with whatever it is they selling and whatever that is they dishing out. Yeah, I feel like too, they identified with you, Scorpio, because you was childlike in some type of way. Or because they recognized that you had been one of the chosen that were being sold by your mother. I can hear 2 weeks out the year. We got the Magician here, yeah. Evil shit. Rituals. This ritualistic, y'all. Your mom and dad in another life, but definitely your mom. I'm getting your mom really. This was a for real high-ranking witch or warlock ass father here. Come on now. The high priestess or high priest in reverse. And what's clarifying them is the Magician and the Fool in reverse. That's high powered shit. That's motherfuckers being able to manipulate people's life. You foresaw that. You wasn't about to live in some shit where you could tell it was controlling off the rip. Like you wasn't gonna sign on the line. Yeah, y'all told me everything and I don't like it. I don't want to do it. Yeah, look, the Five of Swords in reverse. I don't want to do it. I'm not signing shit. Where the door at? It's that type of energy. And it's like, everybody else in this cult didn't know they had a fucking choice. Yeah. You weren't about to let these people make your outcome in your life uncertain because of how they believe and how they worship. No, it had to line up. Yeah, look, the Eight of Cups, I can't make it up. You walked away from this shit. A lot of people walked away from this cult, this church, this religion. And it's happening all over again. This time you won't be in prison. This time your mother already out your fucking life. You already realized this bitch was trying to kill you too. And yeah, I called her a bitch. Cause she was sent, she sold you 2 weeks. I'm getting that 2 weeks out of the month. You went somewhere. And they erased your memory and all. You a high priestess or a high priest and you learning that you figuring this shit out again. And bitch is scared. What's the advice here? Nobody coming to save you. Nobody needed to come to save you. Yeah, I'm telling you, look, the Six of Cups in reverse. Past life, right there. Eight of Swords in reverse. You no longer having those limited thoughts. You remembering them. You remembering the phobias, but now you remembering why. And the remembering why is why they not going to flip you, take your gifts, and imprison you or have you living like a fucking zombie and whatever this communal living is. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. Not Scorpio. We fought too hard to get here. Yeah. The Two of Swords. Somebody finna have to make a difficult ass decision. Somebody finna have to walk away from some type of church, religion, cult, whatever this is. Family dynamic. Could be your family. Because I feel like whatever this shit is about selling your children to, 2 weeks out the year or whatever, out the month, whatever this is, it's ritualistic. They scrub your memory. That's why you don't remember it. Yeah, you got the King of Pentacles. For some of y'all, y'all got a wealthy ass father that's doing this shit. That been doing it for generations. It's the men in your family. Yeah, look, the Four of Pentacles in reverse here. Overall energy. Yeah, I'm telling you, you was like this communal living is like you a guarded possession. Like it's something that they could sell or they could keep, but it's to bring more souls in. Yeah. Somebody could be trying to separate you with your money, your finances, whatever this shit is. Like I said earlier, somebody wants you to have limiting phobias and beliefs about lack because they want you to think if you're not in this community, you're not gonna be able to make it. It's just like you releasing all those old beliefs now, but since you know why they there, since you know this is past life aggression and all this shit, you it's coming up and you dealing with it. And guess what? The knighthood is in reverse. You don't need no help. You don't need no assistance. You know what the fuck to do. Your ancestors instructing you. A lot of y'all Native Americans, y'all come from a different type of agreement. Because y'all know how to talk to the animals and grow shit. Africans too. Black people too. But it ain't a lot of other nationalities that do that. Latino, yeah, okay. Come on now. I'm just being real. So this, whatever this is, this giving like Christopher Columbus type shit. Christopher Columbus didn't come to discover America. America's already discovered. No, they came to get all these rituals and shit, this religion, this communal living. They came there to get that type of stuff. But see, when they were doing that back in these times, it was a whole different thing. They could just burn you at the stake. Wasn't no court or none of that shit. They hunt you down and kill you. So anyway, I don't know whose story this is, but it's specific, y'all. It's a reason you're going through what you're going through right now. You better get in tune, Scorpio. It's time to meditate, exercise, clean your palate, stop smoking and drinking. It's time to get focused. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video.